if you are going to get it appraised, guys, so however you want to do it, right? Add it to your home policy, get the policy on its own policy, however you want to do it. But we can tell you that depending on the value of the items you're insuring, the
Hmm.
majority of carriers will want some sort of sales receipt,
Some sort of
purchase
valuation of the
agreement.
property, right?
Yep. Or an appraisal, right? So if you bought something very recently, like maybe you guys got engaged over Valentine's Day, very recent, a sales receipt would suffice, would be efficient, right?
Right.
Um, but you can also send in an appraisal if you didn't have a receipt. Some jewelry store will do appraisal for you.
Hmm.
And especially I want us to touch on jewelry really quick because I think that's a more common
Yeah, for
things
sure.
that we schedule or we insure. So with jewelry, there's two ways you want to approach it too, guys. So of course you want to insure your ring for what the value of the ring is. So, if your receipt is between, I don't know, 0 and 2, 3 years old, and you think that your diamond ring has not appraised that much in value, that's probably
Yeah,
fine.
sure.
But I think Christy would agree with me that we do recommend that every few years you should get it appraised and get it updated and
Yeah.
get that appraisal to your insurance agent.
Well, I mean, look at, just the value of gold alone in the last, 5 years has changed drastically. So if you have a bill of sale that's 15 years old, that
Mm.
ring is probably worth a lot more today than it was then.
Right. And you want to think of it this way, right? So if you think, it will cost you $15,000 today to replace your ring, where maybe it only cost you 7,000 when you first bought it. I don't think you will be very happy. The insurance
Right.
policy will pay out whatever the value, the agreed value is on that item. But are you going to be happy with the value that you're insuring it for in case of a
Right.
loss?
Right. Yeah,
Right.
exactly. And that
Yeah.
and that's the specific value in scheduling the coverage is that you can get it insured for what it would cost you to replace it today based on that, like we said, either the bill of
Evaluation.
sale slash receipt or
Mhm.
an appraisal.
Yeah. So